आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरेतेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथः। लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्ष मङ्गलद्वयं निगमशाखिशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रहं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः। सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. This is the Bhāvārtha session for the 58th shloka. यावन्न पश्येदखिलं मदात्मकं तावन्मदाराधन तत्परो भवेत् श्रद्धालुरत्युर्जितभक्तिलक्षणः यस्तस्य दृश्यो हमहर्निशं हृदि यावन्न पश्येदखिलं मदात्मकं तावन्मदाराधन तत्परो भवेत् श्रद्धालुरत्यूर्जितभक्तिलक्षणः यस्तस्य दृश्यो हमहर्निशं हृदि. So we'll look at the padacheda. Yavat na pashyet. Yavan, the takara becomes nakara. Yavat na pashyet akhilam madatmakam tavat madaradhana tatparaha bhavet shraddhaluhu ati urjita bhakti lakshanaha yaha tasya drishyah aharnisham hridi. So yavat na pashyet, until we see, until we are not able to see the whole world, akhilam, whole world or the samsara as a madatmakam, as in as the divine form. Here the conversion of I've already spoken about how Rama is not just giving us the knowledge but also practicing it. So by the end of it, by the end of Sri Rama Gita, we see him in his Brahman form. So it is like Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga in Bhagavad Gita, where after all the important bodha that is given about Sankhya, Karma, Rahasyas, Guhya, all those things after it is given. After Vibhuti Yoga, where Krishna is explaining the different forms he has taken, he himself is the different forms. Then he actually shows it as well. So this is the, what do we say? It is the Pratyaksha Pramana for Arjuna, that whatever Krishna has given him has actually culminated to, it is the knowledge that he has received. Chakshu. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, in the 11th chapter, when Arjuna wants to see his Vishwarupa, he asks him for that particular form. So when he asks for that particular form, then he doesn't simply ask, okay, show me the evidence for this. No, he says, give me the knowledge or give me the way to see this in you. All the different forms and all those things. Vibhuti Yoga, if we see a lot of forms. So Krishna says, I am this among that, and all those things. So, Sarvashreshta Adityanam Aham Vishnuhu, etc., etc., etc. Nakshatranam Mrigashiraha, all those things. When he gives that list, how is he able to see it, or how is he able to, how am I supposed to believe it? So that is when Arjuna says, please give me the knowledge to see this. What you're saying is true, but I want to realize this on my own. Some believing somebody because somebody saying it, that is Aptavachana, that we will talk about later. That is believing in it. But to realize it is a profound knowledge. So realizing that Krishna himself is the different forms of all these things takes a different jnana, different perspective, different thinking. Therefore, he says, you are what you are. I am not denying it, but I want to see that. So on that, reveal that to me. Darshayatmanam avyayam. Yogeshwara tato me tvam darshayatmanam avyayam. I want to see that. Darshaya atma. Atmanam avyayam. So I want to see that. You show that to me. So then Krishna starts to say, Pashyame partha rupani shatashota sahasrashah nana vidhani divyani nana varnakratini cha. So all that forms. So he starts to give that knowledge. How? He have to divyan dadami te chakshuhu. Pashyame yogameshwaram. So I will give you that knowledge which acts as a lens through which you can realize my form. So in this Sri Rama Gita, this verse is that equivalent. That whole Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, the first 10 shlokas, that is equivalent to this, where Rama has now presented himself in his Brahman form. He is no longer in the Ramachandra form, the Prince of Ayodhya, the King of Ayodhya. He is not in that form anymore. He is not even in the form of Lakshmana's brother anymore. He has transformed into the Brahman form. So, and he's saying, Yavat na pashyet akhilam madatmakam, until you see the whole world as just an expression of mine. But the truth is, it is actually it is the Brahman form that is giving rise to this. The true form is actually the Brahman form. The manipulations has led to it looking like samsara. So yavat न पश्येत अखिलं मदात्मकं तावत् मदाराधना tatparaha. Until that point of time, you can believe in murta or manifested forms. So here, nobody is denying the murta and amurta over here, but the specification is simply that as long as we are not able to realize that form, that prakasha swarupa of Brahman, I'm seeing Rama as Rama, but when I'm able to realize Rama as Brahman, then I have to think only of that. I dwell only on that. Until that point of time, until that I'm able to realize it, then what I'm going to do, then tavat madaradhana tatparaha bhavet. That means we can devote to worshipping Rama in his form. That is as the king of Ayodhya with his dhanur, with his dhanush, and all the mukut and all those things. We can worship him like that. When we realize Rama in his Brahman form, then what happens? Shraddhaluhu, those who become endowed with faith, those who become endowed with faith such that ati urjita bhakti lakshanaha, ati urjita bhakti lakshanaha, that bhakti, that faith turns into high energy giving form, because the faith is so much that it pushes up that urjita, high energy form. We start to see things in high energy form. Like for example, when there is too when our head is extremely hot, like when we are sitting in the sun or anything like that, when it gets too hot, our vision blurs. It doesn't blur to an extent where we don't see anything. There is a moment where we see everything in terms of heat sensors, like how reptiles see it. So we start sensing everything in the form of energies. So ati urjita bhakti lakshanaha. Then that person, he will see he will get that chakshu, or he will get that vision, drishya, he will get that through which he can see Rama as day and night in his heart, in his hridi. That is, yastasya yaha tasya drishyah ahar nisham. Aham ahar nisham. Aham is Rama. Ahar nisham is, we already spoken about. Ahar nisham is day and night. So when we see Rama, due to our devotion. Here we are talking about Bhakti Yoga, when the devotion exceeds to an extent where we are able to see not forms, but rather we are able to see in the energy. Because when I see form, he's an external entity. When I see in the form of energy, everything has energy, therefore, he is also a part of me. So when I see him in energy form and I'm able to perceive him to that extent where it becomes self-evident that everything is because of him, day and night, everywhere, I'm able to see only energy form of Rama. Like, how Hanuman sees Rama in everything. There's a story where he gets in Ram Darbar, he gets one moti mala, he gets a pearl, a string of pearls. And Hanuman is like, he takes it out and he sees in that, and then he bites it also, he opens it also, there is nothing over there. And then he throws it away, which is surprising because it's a gift given to him by Rama. And Sita Devi seeing this, and she asks him, "How? Why are you destroying the beautiful present that you have been gifted by Rama?" So he says, "This it is beautiful, but there is no Rama in it, so it is not pleasing to my mind." So somebody in the court actually ridicules it, saying that, "What do you mean there is no Rama in it?" They all have realized that Rama is somebody who's everywhere, but they still question that because he's in a king form. So therefore, their argument, they say, "Oh, where is Rama in the rest of the world?" Hanuman is like, "He's there everywhere. He's within me also." Then they start to ridicule him further, saying that, "Oh, he in you? Then show it." Then he opens his heart and he sees Rama and Sita. He shows the world that Rama and Sita is there. So that is energy forms. When we realize that energy, somebody is in an energy form, that is when we realize Rama to be an energy form, then obviously he's in my energy because I'm thinking about him. So the manifestation of my energy, whatever the form may be, I started out as a potential energy. I can transform that energy into mechanical energy if I'm pushing something. I can transform that into electrical energy if I rub my hands together and start off with static electricity. So there is an energy within me. If I'm able to connect Rama as my energy, and by thinking about Rama, if I'm able to manifest the energy within me as Rama, then I'm seeing Rama in an energy form. And when I start seeing him like that, then his form doesn't make any difference to me because it is the tattva, it is the concept. So that manifestation, when it happens, and when I'm able to see that day and night, always in my heart, then I am fit for Brahmopasana, Upasana of the Brahma Tattva. So that is what Rama is revealing in this Bhāvārtha. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।